We make a number of wearable technology products and smart home products. Elegantly and simply designed products that help you live a more active life by helping you to sleep better, helping you to be more active, as well as products that will help you have more convenience in your life by making devices in your house more intelligent. And so smart home products as well. So we named the company Misfit in honor of the spirit of unconventionality. Part of it came from the fact that we were founded on October 5th, 2011, which, if you remember, is the day that Steve Jobs died. And on that day, we thought, wow, what a historic moment. And I was reminded of the commercial, "Here's to the crazy ones, the misfits, the rebel." And I thought, oh, wouldn't that be a great name, Misfit? So that's where we got the name. You know, we started out of my apartment, actually, just like the other startups. And then we eventually moved to a house, a larger house. And then we moved to a larger house in Daly City. And most recently, really only about 6 months ago, maybe a year now, we moved to Burlingame, California, which is right by San Francisco Airport. In the history of our company, over the 3 years, the short history, we've raised nearly $65 million in venture capital. And hopefully we still have much of that. And the goal is to use those resources to really accelerate growth, to invest in advanced technologies, to make products that are really going to be delightful for people. We launched Shine, our first product, about a year and a half ago, in the fourth quarter of 2013. And after 1 year in the market, we're now in over 51 countries, over 20,000 stores. And in the fourth quarter of 2014, so just the last quarter of last year, just in that quarter, we sold over 1 million units. Shine is an elegant activity monitor designed to measure your fitness and your sleep levels, so that you can hopefully, hopefully it was designed so that it would encourage you to be more active and help you understand how well you sleep. The best features that people remember it for is the fact that you don't have to charge it. Another one of the most beloved features about Shine and our other products is that they're waterproof. So Shine is waterproof to 50 meters. It's one of very few wearable products that are that waterproof. So you can swim with it, you can shower with it, you can definitely run in the rain with it, no problem. Swimmers love it because they can swim with it all the time and no problem at all. After we did Shine, we realized that we're missing a whole segment of people, namely the segment of people who thought maybe $100 is too much, that they couldn't afford it. So we decided to make a version of Shine that was just as useful, but for $50, for half the price. So with Flash, it has the exact same functions as Shine. It's not as waterproof, only 30 meters, so good for showering, maybe for light water activity. But it does pretty much everything else that the Shine does. No charging. For 6 months, it runs on a battery. Tracks your sleep, your activity, and it's just and also tells the time, and just really easy to use. So we usually start with the product design team, and where we make the concepts, the storyboards, maybe even the prototypes of the products. And then from there, we We might try to do some market validation to see if people would actually buy these products. You know, for Shine, we did a crowdfunding campaign. That worked great. We learned so much about what people would actually want in such a product. And then, of course, then it's really the commercial team to really get the word out to see if people will actually buy this product or not. I think one of the most compelling things about our products is that they were designed to be wearable and to be beautiful first. You know, if you have a very accurate sensor, an amazingly functional device, but if you don't use it, the accuracy is zero. And so our focus has been on wearability first. Will people wear it? Will it be delightful to wear? Because if you wear it, then that's the beginning of a great love story.
And that's something that we try to always do, is build products that not just people like to play with, but are very emotionally driven as well. Our products are beautiful, and I think they really evoke a lot of interesting feelings from folks. So that's been a really rewarding experience to see that happen.
One of the first products we did for the smart home space was a lighting product. You know, light is one of the most fundamental, basic and elemental use cases for the home. And so we wanted to make something that was beautiful in terms of the product as well as making your home beautiful. So we made the Misfit Bolt. It's a smart light bulb that you can control with your app and can change colors. And one of my favorite features about the Misfit Bolt is the fact that it's really easy to set up. You just screw it in. You don't need a hub. You just screw it in, download the app, and that's it.
We also have a lot of strategic partnerships. So as you know, we have partnerships with Swarovski and Victoria's Secret and Coca-Cola. We have a few other really interesting ones that are coming out this year that I wish I could talk about now, but they haven't been released quite yet. And so a lot of the work that I do and some of the folks on my team will do is develop those deals and understand if we're going to develop a product together like we have in the case of Swarovski, or use it more as a marketing co-partnership as we have in the case of Coca-Cola. And really understanding the assets and the things that we can provide and what we can bring to these companies, and then how we're providing kind of value for them and what the trade-off of value back from them to us is going to be, because we really like always to have these very mutual beneficial partnerships. For example, with Coca-Cola, we made the Coca-Cola Red Shine and we brought that into the Apple Store, and they helped us to distribute a lot and be very prevalent at the Olympics and the World Cup. So these are kind of things that our money couldn't buy, and it'd be very difficult for Coca-Cola to sell Coca-Cola in the Apple Store, but we're able to bring their branding in through our device called Coca-Cola Red. So there's a lot of things that go back and forth that no amount of money really could buy, but they're still extraordinarily valuable.
Then we did a partnership with Victoria's Secret where we made a very special Victoria's Secret pink shine. And really it was around the notion that being fit, you know, exercising can be a beautiful thing, and that it is a desirable thing to do. And so that was very popular, especially with our female segments. Most recently, we did a partnership with Swarovski, and really there it was about telling a story of elegance, that, you know, wearable technology doesn't have to look like wearable technology. That wearable technology can actually be elegant, can be beautiful, could potentially be products that are appealing enough that people might wear it and use it even if it didn't work. Of course it works, the Swarovski Shine. It's definitely one of the most beautiful products we've made.
Our typical customer is someone that is, they're very independent, right? They have a very strong sense of self. They're not someone who wants to be like everybody else. They're not someone who normally just buys the same thing because all of their friends bought it. They're someone who really has some very distinct kind of internal design guidelines, that has a great sense of style, a great sense of fashion, and is overall wants something that can be customizable, something that's beautiful, and something that they don't have to worry about, right? Something they can, on the wearable side at least, wear every day, and not have to worry about charging, not have to worry about taking off when you go to the pool, and have it kind of sink into the background while still being potentially a showcase as far as the beauty goes.
We're still trying to understand what the profile of our users is, but we suspect that many of our users are not the fitness fanatics, not the extreme athletes, Honestly, those people don't need our products. They're fine. They're in great shape. I think many of the people who use our products are people who want to be more active, who want to be more healthy and more fit, but aren't right now. But also, there are people who don't want to wear something that's so geeky and technical looking, something that's more elegant.
I think there's a lot of opportunity to define ourselves as having a very distinct value proposition for the customer that is much different than the competition. As you've seen, we pride ourselves on beauty and design, but we also pride ourselves on functionality. You've seen with a lot of the new functionality with Misfit Flash, being able to control things like Spotify and various messaging apps. When we have a lot more of that coming out very soon, it's we really are kind of positioning ourselves in a different manner than some of our competitors who might just be solely focused on fitness. We think fitness is a very important aspect and a very great kind of initial market for these, an initial use case, but we think to make them continually usable and have people wear them for more than a couple of months, you really have to provide an aspect of control and additional functionality. Misfit is continuing to innovate on products in the wearable space. We have a whole host of great products coming out over the next several months, and we continue to innovate in the wearable space. But as you've seen with our Bolt product and our Bedded product, we're excited to be introducing a whole lot of new products into the home, into the office, into your car. We really want to have a kind of a surrounding capability, and the goal always is that they're integrated, seamless, and in the background. Right? Our goal is not to be technology forward. Our goal is not to push screens into your face, all those kinds of things. Our goal is to get your eyes off of your screen and onto your family or onto your soccer ball or other things that you like to do, as opposed to just sit there and stare at your phone. And so we think the more things that technology can do for you in the background, the more valuable all of this technology will actually be. And so we're going to be developing a lot of products to do exactly that, is to make technology work for you and not the other way around.
You know, we're going to continue to push the envelope on technology to make products that are continue to be more and more either beautiful or invisible. You know, we believe the role of technology, great technology, great design, are products that are either beautiful or invisible. And if you're neither one, it's going to be difficult to really capture the hearts of users. But if you are one or the other, then I think you have a chance of making a real difference.